Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, but I'm home now. Wait a minute. Yo, you just keep keeping up with me, huh? I like you, bro. I like you. But I mean, I know what you're here for. You got 61 seconds to connect out with yourself, right? Alright, let's get right into it. Let us go to the light. Hello? Hell? No! Heaven? Yes! Please!
I'm not a teacher, but teaching. Most niggas drown in the deep end, steady freaking and leaking. Got demons up in they sheets and can't even reason with reason. We bout to cook up the season, cause judgment come and get even. I'ma show you how to. Hey, what's up, folks? What's up? Thank you. I know. You know. What's up? Wait a minute. Welcome to the God Self Podcast. You know, where we promote self-discovery with God recovery. All in the goal of connecting God with yourself. How y'all feeling today? How you doing today? You get your 61 in? Yeah, I know you did. Shout out to you. Shout out to the few. Shout out to the true. You know. And you know what we do. We get right into it. We gonna get ourselves out the way. We gonna get God in the way. Verse of the day. Is that zoomed in enough for y'all? No, I got you. Don't worry. Don't fret your little heart. Get real big. Oh, y'all want the verse and everything? Look, I got you. Say no more. Alright. Yeah, we getting right into it today. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna get right into the calls too. Cause I just got this feeling like I got 3 people on the list. Y'all know I don't even do that. But I got 3 people on the list. Cause I just got this feeling. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we gonna get right into the verse of the day. Like I said, we getting ourselves out the way. Get God in the way. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God. Stop it. Look, what is this? Say it, get behind me, bruh. Get out of here. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. I'm gonna read it one more time. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye may present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Look, drop the title. Mental illness. You see where we coming with it today? This is what I mean? Because the first part is really talking about, the bodies or whatever. Is the fact that your body don't matter. That should be a sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice your body, right? So that's how you don't be conformed to this world, because you're not worried about the physical pleasures and all of the nonsense that everybody else is into, right? And by you not doing that, you get to transform and renew your mind. This is where we talking about mental illness. It's a scripture for everything, but it's really a history book. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you, because we done been through all this. There's nothing new under the sun. It's a perfect code how to be perfect, but you gotta follow it perfectly. Self-explanatory. So be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's how you fight mental illness. You gotta be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And by doing that, you prove, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Like I just said, it make you perfect. By renewing your mind, sacrificing your body, not being conformed to the world, you can prove the good, because we got knowledge of good and evil, but you can prove the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Enough said. Let's get that out the way, because God in the way now, you know what I'm saying? We broke that down. Mental illness. I don't even know what the thumbnail is, so I can't even make fun of it or none, whatever. I was gonna put Kanye, but I got him for something else. Don't worry about it. Coming soon.
I got a big ego.
But yeah, we about to get right into these calls. Look, we moving quick today, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I just got this feeling though. But hopefully everything just, smooth. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, let me finish. And then I was placing up. Yeah, so now let me stop.
Hello?
Dynasty.
Dude.
What up, girl?
Nothing much, just chilling. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
True. You believe in God, right?
For the most part.
for the most part.
I believe it's he's out there looking down on us. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, true. I'll take that. Alright, so I got you on the podcast today. I got you on the segment, right?
Hi, podcast.
Alright, we talking about mental illness, right?
Mhm.
So, what do you think about mental illness right now going in the world today?
Mental illness, I definitely think more people should be aware of it because it's just something that it goes on, like, inside of you. Like, you see what I'm saying? And, like, of course, like, that's not something, like, because it goes on inside you and, like, you don't want to voice that out. So, like, it's something only within you that you know about. But now that today in this world, they're making more people aware of it, and that is, like, a thing that everybody goes through. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's something in your mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it start with your thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if people able to fight their thoughts, don't you think they could overcome mental illness?
Oh, yeah, of course. They definitely can.
True.
Uh-huh.
So what about the people who are like, what about the people who think they one thing over another, like the transgenders and the I'm a boy but I think I'm a girl?
What do I think about the transgenders?
Do you think that's mental illness?
Mental illness? I don't think so, actually.
No. So you think a person can be born a boy and be a girl?
Yeah, if they feel as though that's how it is, that's how I feel. Yeah.
I mean, look, your opinion. That's how you feel, right?
Because I believe I believe sex and your gender are two different things. I believe the sex is what you were born with and gender is what you identify as. So I believe you can be like, well, Mom, I know I was born a boy, but I feel like I should be this instead. I should identify as this. So that's how yeah.
All right, so what if my mind just tells me I feel like I'm a toaster today?
See, that's different because...
You gonna think I'm crazy, right?
Yeah, because, like, toast is, like, an object. So...
Alright, what about a horse? I feel like I'm a horse. I'm a horse today.
If you feel like you're a horse, you feel like you're a horse. That's... Yeah.
But I would be crazy, right?
Yeah, because that's a horse.
It'd be like, yo, it's a mental thing going on.
Yeah, because it's a horse, though. Because it's a horse is it's not a human. Like, you see what I'm saying?
But still, it's an actual, a living, breathing thing, and it's like I wasn't born a horse, but I just feel like I'm a horse today.
Hey, then you feel like you're a horse.
So that, but that would be a mental problem, right?
If you feel like you're a horse, you feel like you're a horse. I don't know.
I said, no, you trying to be PC, but I got you already.
Jesus Christ.
Right, because I'm saying that's a whole mental thing. It's like because if God made you born one thing, it's like I don't see how your thoughts are just going like you're literally choosing to be in a whole nother thing.
Now, I see that is like, God made everybody for a reason. God knows your path for you. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, like, God knows that's your path that you have to go down.
But also, God made the devil, so it's like he know, like I'm saying, God made evil just like he made good. So it's like, you could be moving one way versus another way. And it's like, if you going against what he made you already, that's kind of, evil.
I was just saying that because, like, you know how they say, like, God knows your path, though? Like, he knows what you, like, he knows that he put you on this earth to do and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what if he, like, put you on this earth, like, knowing that, okay, they're gonna, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he gave you this test, but he was like, I want to define who they really are, and that's in their path. Like, you see what I'm saying?
No,
that's what their destiny is.
I agree with you completely. God put certain people, he knows exactly what they gonna do. Mm-hmm. And he know who's gonna be the evil ones and who's gonna stay true to being good. It's straight like that. Like, it's all written. And it's like it's literally all told like that. It's like everybody not gonna make it. So it's like some people are going to fall into corruption. And it's like, if you going against what he set you up to be, well, okay, I see what you're saying. So you're not really going against what, because you mean, just like he made the devil to do what he's supposed to do. Like, if he made you to be somebody that's supposed to corrupt other people, then that's what you're going to do. But it's like the people who stay true to what they truly are, then, you mean, because we talking about mental illness, and it's like, that all start in your mind. Like, to just, and it's only, I mean, really coming up in like today's time where it's like is like getting real widely accepted To the point where like back then, like a 5-year-old would never, like a 5-year-old boy would never even think that he's a girl. But for whatever reason nowadays, a 5-year-old boy can think he a girl and everybody think that that's cool. It's like it's some type of a corruption going on with people's minds. It's mental illness, sweetheart.
When I think of mental illness, though, I think of like the depression and like dissociative disorder and like addiction and stuff like that.
No, you right. That's just other parts of it. I was just talking about that part though. But like depression and all that stuff, like trying to kill yourself and like that's all mental illness too.
Right.
But all that stuff is starting in your mind. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like people who not able to fight their thoughts. You know, they get illness in their minds. But if you can conquer that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. If you conquer, I think if you can conquer, I'm not going to downgrade like physical illnesses too, but like because a mental illness can really like f you up. Like I'm just like if you can conquer a mental illness, I feel like you can conquer pretty much any illness because like your brain is like your everything. Like it's like how you talk, it's how you eat, it's how you like. You see what I'm saying? Your brain controls your whole body. So if you can conquer a mental illness, then
absolutely. Like your brain is what tells you, all right, I'm gonna move my arm and whatnot. Like it's like that's where it all start. All right, so like, have you ever dealt with any like mental thoughts that like you had to fight and like overcome?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like not as big as like depression and stuff like that, but I had been like. Stress is like a mental illness. Like you let everything like you know I'm in college right now, so like you let everything build out, and you're just like I don't want to do this. Like it's like you get to the point where you just want to close yourself off from other people. You're so stressed out, and you want to focus on that one thing. No, you're not supposed to do that. It's the world around you. You see what I'm saying? You're not supposed to focus on work 24/7.
True.
So you have to focus on like yourself more, like read, meditate, and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely like stress.
Absolutely. That's where we got, take that Sabbath day, that one day to rest. Like, I mean, it's 7 days in a week. You could take a day to just, get yourself together.
Exactly. That's how I am. I'm more so, like, I'm in college, and, like, I work, college is, like, busy as hell.
Yeah, y'all definitely go through it there, because, yeah, it's a whole bunch of pressure on y'all.
Right, and then it's like this whole stigma that you have to get the straight A's, you have to be on the beans of this, you have to get that degree and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that matters, but you matter too. Like you have to put that to the side for a minute.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I take that day. So.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, any last thoughts on mental illness?
It's there. People be careful of it. So. It's just like, but like I said, if you can get through any flu, the COVID, that you can definitely get through mental illness. It's all in your head. At the end of the day. Not all in your head, but yeah, that's how I feel.
Yep, it's a mental fight, but it's like you could either you come out on top or you gonna lose to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. Thanks for being on. I appreciate you answering.
Thank you, Jill. I don't expect this. Okay.
you had to know I was coming for you one day.
Here's the thing, when I saw Darius, I was like, oh my god, I know I'm next. I know I'm soon.
Yeah. I'm coming for everybody.
Make sure you cover everybody, dude. Alright, this is cool what you're doing, by the way. This is what's up.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
Alright, I'll send you the link when I put it out.
Alright.
Oh, that was what's up, sweetheart. She answered. I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I had 3. I didn't know if she was really gonna pick up, but she did though. Shout out to you, cuz. Love you. But yeah, I kind of got it in the beginning though. That's really what I was trying to get. Cause I got this video. And that's what we was gonna do if I ain't get nobody to answer though. I got this video. We about to watch this video, and it's like, watch. This is what I mean. I'm gonna pull it up, but I'm gonna probably talk in the middle of it, cause that's the thing, bro. It's like, watch how it's like people's minds is just corrupt, bro. It's like, how can you just think that you're I'm a boy, but I feel like a girl. Nah, bro. You trying to get over on the world. Like for some reason you feel like it could be easier. Nah, don't try and take the easy route. If you a boy, you gotta deal with everything that a boy gotta deal with. Don't try and switch genders just because you think you're gonna have an easier life as a female. No, you're not a female, and your parents they're trash. I told you, I'm unpolitically correct. They're trash for allowing that to happen, because it's like, it doesn't make sense. Come for me if you want to. I want all the smoke. All of it. What's up? Oh, give me all the smoke. All of it. Hold on, let me get this video real quick. I forgot the name of it. I gotta look it up. Or no, I didn't. I remember what it's called. Make sure I got the right one. Hold up. Shout out to Dynasty. 2019. This drum.
How do you say that some people don't have privilege when you basically just said that trans people aren't valid? They're not a thing. They're just girls protected.
Yeah, I can't even hear what she's saying.
How do you say that some people don't have privilege when you basically just said that trans people aren't valid? They're not a thing. They're just girls pretending to be boys or boys pretending to be girls.
Shout out to Ben.
Okay.
No,
someone's excited.
Watch him break it down.
Biological, but gender is a completely different thing.
No, gender is not disconnected from sex. So.
It's not completely disconnected, but it's still a cultural thing. It's still from society.
Okay. No, it is not in the mind. Okay, you're not a man if you think you're a man. And I didn't say pretending, or if I did, I shouldn't have said pretending. Let me amend.
You said playing.
Okay, I said a boy who thinks he's a girl. That's the usual phraseology I use. Not playing. I usually say a boy who thinks he's a girl or a girl who thinks he's a boy, which is technically what we're talking about here. The idea that sex.
And the reason why I'm just coming right at this one for mental illness, because like she said, there are definitely other mental illnesses like depression, stress. I guess that ties into the suicide thing, but it like just basically pressures inside of your brain. Like that's the physical that's the physical outcome of it. But it starts with your thoughts. Like whatever thoughts start building on top of each other and they start getting heavier and heavier, after a while, yes, your brain is going to feel pressure because you're stacking on these heavy thoughts that you haven't cleared out. So yes, you're going to get pressure. You're going to feel stress. You got to clear that out. Like she said, you got to take some time and, just worry about yourself for a second to make sure that you're good. Now, this is like the heaviest one. That's why I'm tacking it on with mental illness, because it's still in here, bruh. Like, it's like there's no way, like, even the way biology, the chemistry, it works, it's like, if you're a female, you have that biology, those chemical makeups is different than a man. So it's like, there's nothing in you other than your thoughts that is going to make you say, you know what? I'm a dude. If you're a female, if you're a dude, it's nothing other that's gonna be like, you know what? Because there's nothing in you as a dude, like, that's gonna make you feel like a female. Like you're gonna look at society and you're gonna have these thoughts about it. I'd rather be that. So you're gonna go that way. But let me let Ben talk, because Ben breaks it down like a champ.
Gender are malleable is not true. Okay, and I'm not denying your humanity if you're a transgender person. I am saying that you are not the sex to which you claim to be. But if you are going to dictate to me that I'm supposed to pretend that men are women and women are men, no. My answer is no. I'm not going to modify basic biology because it threatens your subjective sense of what you are.
Okay, but you're still saying these kids should not be accepted because they don't really fit in either place. They can't just
I'm saying that the Boy Scouts have a standard. You must be a biological boy to be a Boy Scout. You have to be a boy to be a Boy Scout.
Where's that written though? Okay.
In the name Boy Scouts. because this is a very okay.
Because the name says something.
Because for all of human history, boy meant boy and girl meant girl.
Have you talked to a group of trans people at all instead of this group of like white people?
I'm more than happy to talk to a group of any people who will have me, but usually they protest me.
Okay, last question about your Planned Parenthood thing. So why do you think it's not about controlling women's bodies and just about the separate life? Like, after the baby is born, how come when people don't care about them? They don't care where they end up in foster care, they don't care about the mother being poor? Like,
Okay, I do care about the mother being poor, I do care about foster care.
okay, but why don't you advocate for that, though? Because
For
Planned
what?
Parenthood is supposed to prevent abortions.
Because, Planned Parenthood doesn't prevent abortions. They
do,
perform
though.
hundreds of thousands of abortions a year. They perform 300,000 abortions a year. They're the leading abortion mill in the United States.
Evidence for that, though.
That they perform 300,000 abortions a year from Planned Parenthood.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I did not watch this whole video, so I don't even know if we're gonna watch the whole video. But I watched that little clip in the beginning, and I was like, yo, he broke down the fact that like, yo, like that, it's in your head perfectly for me. So I was like, I'm gonna just use this joint real quick. But if the rest is not, talking about the mind, then we gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Parenthood. That's my evidence.
But Ben, I think his name's Shapirio. Ben Shapirio. I'm gonna just say Ben. Yo, he be on top of stuff for real. I think he's hilarious.
They don't dispute that. No one disputes that.
Like birth control and cancer.
I'm not anti-birth control.
I know.
Birth control is extraordinarily cheap.
That provides affordable birth control, which would in turn.
Okay, they're not the only people in America who provide affordable birth control. You can go get a pack of condoms down at the local CVS for $12.
Great. People need medication too.
Yes, and it's true that most forms of birth control are also extraordinarily cheap on an annualized basis, unless you have a severe problem. And I'm not against people going and getting that from Planned Parenthood. As you may have noticed, I'm mostly against abortion. If you want to go to Planned Parenthood and get a contraceptive, go for it. I don't care. I do care when you start killing babies. This is a problem for me.
And that's the whole, like, it's like I'm not even coming at the feminists. Like, I get that's the video title, but I'm coming at people who just challenging things that are just logical. Like, you're literally, like, things are a certain way for a certain reason. AKA God, like, set all this up in order. And it's like when you start trying to break order, it's chaos. Look at the world today versus how it was years ago. Like, things were like easier in order. It was sweet. It's like now it's just chaos, rambunctiousness. It's crazy, but it's gonna get back. We doing our part. I know it's a few out there, us. We doing our part.
I'm really shocked at the tone of this debate and how we're talking about immigrants as if somehow they're not real people. The people who came over after the war, my family were part of that wave of people. I'm proud to be British and part of the European community, part of, a giant society of people trying to work to make each other's countries better. I think, we seem to have forgotten that Britain is also supposed, I hope, to be a compassionate nation, a humane nation. That is the Britain I'm proud of, and I want that country back.
Just let's have your questions, see whether you strike a chord with everybody here.
We knew what we voted for in leaving the EU. Why are Remainers making...
Alright, I'm gonna stop this, John. I'm gonna play a different John, because it's kind of getting off of my topic. Like I said, I wasn't trying to come to feminists. I'll save that for another day. But, yeah, I was really trying to touch on that one little subject. Because I can't be a horse if I choose to think I'm a horse. Or a toaster. She had a good point, though. That's an inanimate object. So I'll choose animals. I can't be a rabbit just because I choose to hop around and put on a bunny suit. Somebody gonna think I'm crazy. It's a mental illness, bruh. Transgender kids. Spell the word, sir. This John. Horrible. Oh my gosh, bruh. I couldn't even get through this whole thing. Like, I just find little things that I'd be like, yo, I need to react to this. So it's like, alright, I'm gonna just use it for a segment. How? There's no way, bruh. There's no way that little boy came to the realization that he's a girl if it wasn't for something he was influenced by. That's first off, and then his parents allowing those thoughts to conquer his reality, bruh. Cause what? You know you got a penis, but you're a girl? That's not how nature works. You're just making a choice to do that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm calm down. Let the video play.
What would you do if your 8-year-old son told you he wanted to be a girl?
We gotta have a long talk, bruh. We're gonna clear all them demons out of you, son. Cause no, I won't let the devil have you, son. No, you won't be a part of the chaos, son. They asked me a question, so that's why I'm answering. Like my brother-in-law said, you gonna have to talk to me like I'm the dumbest person in the world because I don't have no clue how you got there. And then it's like I'm gonna turn into Einstein for you because we're gonna break it down how that is not right, bruh. But let's go.
Right now, in a perfect world, she'd go to sleep with her penis and then wake up with a vagina.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A mommy.
An increasing number of children are being brought up as the opposite sex.
It's fine.
Look at the parent. Like, you can't tell me they don't have nothing to do with it. Them, plus, you know, society, the devil in the world, influence and chaos for disorder because it's, you know, it's an eternal battle of God and the devil. This been going on. People are aware of it. That's why I only talk to people who say they believe in God, because once you say you believe in God, then okay, you gotta be aware of this battle that's going on. There's God and there's the devil. Like I said, I'm cool with the devil because I understand his role. We not friends or nothing. I know he's my adversary, so I know exactly what we gotta do. I'ma beat you, bruh. And once you're aware of that and you actually know and you on God's side, he can't win no more. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna just mess with stuff around you. I'm gonna go mess with stuff over there because they can't mess with you no more. The devil has no power over you other than what God allows. And if you with God, he can't have no power. But if you're not with God, it's like the devil can have you. That's literally, it's all written, bruh. So get with God, beat the devil, and stop allowing chaos to rule over your order. Like, it's...
What happens when your son becomes your daughter?
It really did take quite a bit of time for me to accept that I don't...
Yeah, what's wrong with you, dude?
This is a daughter.
No.
You look like a beautiful little girl.
Take the time. Like, it's laziness, bro. Like, honestly, that gotta be some type of laziness. It's like, oh, well, okay, people in the world saying it's fine, so I guess it's fine. No, nigga. I don't care how long it takes. Fix the problem. The solution is not to let the problem exist.
If I had to wear boys' clothes and be a boy for the rest of my life, I would probably die.
I can't even imagine.
And that's because your parents accept that nonsense.
Standing right there in the mirror.
See, listen, what do you say? What does this guy say? This is how far I got. When I got to here, I was like, yo, I'm using this for a segment.
Mirror like that, cause just can't.
I gotta let y'all hear that one more time, cause that was like, yo, I'm using this for a segment.
Standing right there in the mirror like that, cause
If I had to wear boys' clothes and be a boy for the rest of my life, I would probably die.
I can't even imagine a girl standing right there in the mirror like that, cause just can't.
How could you?
This is
You're a
who I
boy.
am.
Good job. A1, bruh. There's no way, like, it's something it's like, okay, I guess I only named 2, but it's the 3 things. It's like, it's the devil, society, and then it's your parents. Those things influence you the wrong way. It's just gonna allow that to be, and boom, you become the corrupt. It's like, but if your parents didn't allow society to allow the devil to influence you, you won't be corrupt. Wow, that was perfect. So your parents allow society to allow the devil to influence you to be corrupt. We not gonna watch this whole thing either, because that's how far I got. I'm probably just going, I don't know what's coming next, so we just gonna see what is next. And if it gets too crazy, then we getting out of here. Transgenderism or gender dysphoria. You see that, the dysphoria thing? It's a mental illness. But let's go ahead. It's a medically recognized condition. Mental illness. 1 in 30,000 men and 1 in 100,000 women seek treatment for gender dysphoria each year. See what I'm saying? And that touches on exactly where I was already at with it. Alright, so more men than women want to change their genders, right? Because the way the world and the chaos it is right now is being set up, it's way easier for women in this world than it is for men. So men is like, shoot, that women got it easier, so I'ma just go ahead and be a woman. Nah, bro, you try and cheat. Kill yourself for that. Don't care. Bring me all the smoke. I don't care. Everything I'm saying is true. God on my side, so you can't beat me. 1 in 30,000 men. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna try and round it up, but so that's 3 out of every 100,000 men. I mean, granted, I know I'm missing 10,000, but so it's 3 to 1. For every 1 woman trying to change their gender, it's 3 dudes trying to do it. Now, on the woman's side, that's just, I guess, a privileged situation. It's like, yo, you need a challenge or something, cause you a woman and you want to get punched in the face by a dude, cause you want to be a dude, right? So that means you can get punched in the face by a dude. You know you don't really want that. Check out all the sports and situations going on with that. I'm not even gonna bring it up, but you can't. Shout out to Ronda Rousey for like being the toughest female out here right now, but yet she still knows that she's a female, and I respect her for that. Like she's not no feminist. She's not trying to play on the whole gender roles, and a girl is a girl and a man is a man. Yet her as a woman, she like, I'ma just be a tough woman. She not like, oh yo, I'ma go fight with dudes cause I'm just that tough. Like, I'm so tough I feel like I'm a dude. Nah, bro, she still accepts the fact that she's a woman. She's just a tough woman. Applause. There can be tough women. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start trying, I'm a dude, what? Vice versa. Back to the soft. I'm trying not to curse. Back to the pillow. I don't even know how to say it without cursing. But these horrible abominations, and I'm gonna call them that, cause that's what they called in the book. So I'm gonna call them abominations. And the pun is hilarious because y'all remember when Obama was president and he allowed these marriages to take place. It was literally Obama's nation. The abominations got approved in Obama's nations. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it up, bro. I can only point it out. It's the truth, so I speak the truth. You can't tell me I'm wrong because I'm right. So let's move on. This just gonna be about this little boy. with the mental illness that thinking he's a girl.
In Tucson, Arizona. Josie is a boy and used to be called Joseph.
Let's see this one. Yeah, I'm not really gonna watch
Since
this,
the
bro.
age of 6, her parents have allowed her to live as a girl.
Yeah, the intro is probably the best part because he was explaining what it was talking about. Yeah, we're done here. We're done here. Mental illness, folks. I know my church people gotta be fighting with me, right? 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 Or are y'all too PC to, you know, truly believe in what y'all, you know, say y'all believe in? Because if you believe in the book and you believe in the words of the book and the order and the law and all that stuff, then you gotta be right here with me, right? 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 I can't be wrong for being right, fam. Yeah, we knocked this one out the park. And I feel like this is the most energetic one, and we flew through this one quick. Shout out to the dynasty, you know what I'm saying? The temples and built, you know what I'm saying? Mental illness, folks. Fight your thoughts. Like, well, not even fight your thoughts, but it's like overcome negative thoughts. Overcome thoughts that aren't helping you to progress in the life that you're given. If you're faced with some type of mental issue that is causing conflict in your life, take a second, you know, get yourself together. You know what's even better? Get yourself with God. God himself. Self-discovery with God recovery. Who think about stuff like? Oh, you do, cause you here. You know, you one of the good ones. You one of the good ones. Self-discovery with God recovery. That's what it's about. Oh, you get it now, dog. Yeah, this joint couldn't. I mean, I like I said, it's unscripted. I just got little points that I know the episode gonna be about, and we just attack. It's all coming free flow. Like, I don't be knowing how it's gonna go. I wish. I mean, you know, alright. So like I said, all these episodes they gonna come back, cause like I said, I want all the smoke. So whenever y'all start trying, you know what I mean, we'll come back at it again. God versus mental illness part 2. If you want it, I got it. Rip my like, whoa, you want it? I got it. Say no, I'm just playing. but yeah, for real though, like part 2, it's gonna get made when it get made. When the time comes for it, let's go. You got something to say? Let's go. Comment below what you got. Let's go. What you got to say? Let's go. I want all the smoke. Let's go. Cause you can't fight me on it. Like, I guess I'll listen to what you got to say. Cause like I said, I'm open to hear. I'm open to discuss. But at the end of the discussion, it's like 1 + 1 is 3, right? Right? It's like, no, I'm gonna get on that later. Like, I'll let y'all have y'all twos for now. But it's like, I got one thing, and then I got one thing. Like, think about it. All right, break this down, right? I got a man, and I got a woman. That's one human, and that's another human, right? And I bring them together. Wow. Right? I could make another human. 1 + 1 could be 3. How did I do that? How did I do that? But no, I ain't even gonna get on that. That's a whole nother thing for a whole nother subject. That's only the few know what I'm talking about when I get into stuff like that. That's some esoteric stuff for y'all. But yeah, I ain't even talking about that right now, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, y'all, nah, there's no mental illness here. I've taken time to break that down. So, but like I said, at the same time, it's like I can see where you get to at. But also, do you see where I can get 3? Cause I just proved a little bit of it. You know what I mean, I got one human and another human. I can make another human. It don't have to just be 2 humans. It could be 3. Shoot, it could be 4 or 5. But it depends on what the variables is. But that's a whole, like I said, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother time. But let me tell you what I can't do. I can't wake up tomorrow and be like, yo, I'm a horse. I can't wake up tomorrow and just be like, yo, I'm a snake. Start slithering around on the ground. Lick my tongue and stuff. Somebody's gonna think I'm crazy. They're gonna be like, yo, he has a mental illness. So, if tomorrow, for whatever reason, I just wake up and be like, I'm a woman. No, nigga. You're not a horse. You're not a snake. You, sir, are not a woman. This world getting scary out here, man. But we facing all the fears. We ain't scared of nothing. It just look that way. Monsters ain't really tough. If you face them, you know what I'm saying? You could chop everything down. You know why? Cause what do you got behind you? You see him? You see him? Like what you keep behind you? You know what I'm saying? I'm stacked. I know what I got behind me. Look at my circle. Look at who we around. You see what I'm saying? Like who's your influences? I know who my influence is. Look at my elders. I learned from the real ones. I'm not learning from y'all fake news out here. I don't know parts of this nonsense. I don't know what your PC means. I'm UPC. I'm unpolitically correct. And I'm only that because y'all got the term politically correct. And because I ain't that, I'm gonna be unpolitically correct. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm done ranting, bro. I just try. This joint we flew, so I had time to rant. You know what I'm saying? Like straight like that. Shout out to Dynasty again. I can't stop because yo, she really added to this. I love you, girl. So I got 2 other people we could use later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and on the strength of like, I think it was only one person who didn't pick up. So it's like I can't use them again. I just realized it's gonna be like a pool. Like whoever pick up, I could use them again. Cause like I said, I'm gonna recycle the numbers. Like they gonna come back. They gonna come back. But if they didn't pick up on the first time, then it's like I can't bring them back because they was never here. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Dynasty. Shout out to the fam. I love them. They see like they getting it. They even though they may be fighting some things, they moving in the right way to overcome them. They not letting illness corrupt them mentally. Even though I know she low key like she I mean I'm not even gonna let her have it, but in the beginning we heard her a little PC, but she know like that society making her think that that's acceptable. I get it because the younger generations is harder to actually stand on grounds. Because think about it, if you was born in a world before computers, then you know how to live without computers. But if you only born where there's computers and everybody using technology, you don't know how to live without computers for real. That's all you know. So, and that's how, society is corrupting the generations coming up. That's how they do it. They go after your children. They They killed the elders, so they can't, tell them, share the truth no more. They can get to do what they want with the children. That's why all the children is being raised by television and technology and all types of stuff that really ain't, things that their parents even understand. Like, they understand the technology and all that stuff more than their parents. That shit's on purpose. There's only one slip up. I'm getting better. That's on purpose, because the way the devil move, he not dumb. But at the same time, you could be smarter than him if you actually are aware of what is going on. Dog, if you're given the game plan of your adversary, then you could predict his moves. But if you given the game plan and you don't read it or you don't study it, then when he out here doing all types of stuff, you just flowing with, because you don't really understand or see that that's right there. I read that, or I was told about this. I've seen this before. I was warned about this. But it's like, if you're not hip to it, then it's easy to fall into it. But they coming after the children because, like I said, if you born into this nonsense, then it's gonna be easier to accept. And then your parents gotta fight you, society, and then whatever demons that they got mentally. And it's like, are they actually gonna do all that work? Like, that's what it's all like. Life is work. Ain't nowhere ever that you told that life is easy. Nowhere. Even if you're the richest person, and look, mental illness. Why are so many rich people commit suicide? Because it's like, that is physical is only one aspect of life. Your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual. Those are the 4 levels. Physically, you can have everything in the world. But if mentally you unstable, if mentally you can't process and think like how you should think, then your emotions gonna start getting played with. And then if you can't handle your emotions, then your spirit gonna start getting played with. And you're getting broke down level by level to the point where now you have to deal with illnesses, disease. There's a dis-ease there. You're no longer at ease, you're at dis-ease. Sickness, all disorder, all that, it's not like, but we given a code, aka a good book to read, which is a history book. It's a collection of books that have been written for our history to let us know what we already done been through and how to overcome it. There's nothing new under the sun. So learn from your elders. Get the code on how to overcome those things, because there were a few that actually mastered it and were perfect. Like, let's think about a couple names. I mean, Enoch. Y'all don't know nothing about Enoch. Y'all can look Enoch up, but Enoch was perfect in the fact that he never died. When his time was up on this planet, he just walked with God and he was gone. I love that. Give me that. I'll take that. Just walk with God. That's it. It's the end. It's the last little bit of Enoch. He just walked with God. Oh, what an ending. Noah was considered perfect for his generation, which is something to understand, because it's like, it's not saying that he was like perfect in the law or whatever, because technically the law wasn't even all the way developed, but he was perfect in his generation. Like, amidst all the people in the world, he was living up to the best that he could be, while everybody else was just, succumbing to their drunkenness, their rambunctious, their lust, basically the 7 vices. They were just, indulging in things that they were told they shouldn't be indulging in. But Noah, to the best of everybody else around him, he was above that. So While everybody else was getting wiped out by the flood, he was told to make a boat and he was saved. He was perfect of his generation, you know what I'm saying? Jonah, he was a prophet for his time. And then it gets into the Elijahs, who just get take up in a whirlwind because they're so good. Then you go even further in Christ. The best of the best, the best of the best. Like the best of the best. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like there's levels of perfection, but it's only a few people that's actually willing to do the work to actually get there. But you can be one of those people. I'm trying to be one of those people. I'm not even trying. Like, I know what I consider myself to be, but it's like it's up to God for the judgment, in the sense that it's like I'm just doing what I can, fam. I'm just doing what I can. You can do what you can. Put your needs over your wants. And I mean, just get yourself in order. I'm done here. We're stretching long enough. Yo, this is a good episode. Again, shout out to Dynasty. Shout out to the Dynasty. Like, she got the best name in the world. That's honestly why I keep saying it. Like, shout out to Dynasty. Think about it. The Heavenly Kingdom and all this of the Dynasty. Shout out to Dynasty. Alright, I'm done. But let's see what we left out. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about that too. You know, sometimes it's like, you know, you just forget some things, but oh well. Guess you're gonna have to tune in, cause here come them horsemen. And what we left, we gonna make right. Good day and good night. Here come that soundbite. Moving, know what I'm doing. I'm steady grooving. I'm such a shoo-in. The streets is losing. Steady shooting. What are y'all doing? You should be choosing. A better path. Just check the math. Look at your past. Y'all dying fast when you can last and get the last. Let's have a blast and get the bag back. Take it back from them folks that stole a nigga, get woke.